Hi everyone, this is Karen.
Hello everybody, I am Shane.
Today we're looking at part 1 of Off to Oxbridge, and the vocabulary words are found.
Found.
This company was founded by my grandfather in 1957.
Really?
Yes!
Cool. Lively.
Lively.
Shelley heard her parents having a very lively conversation in the kitchen. Probably an argument. Lively.
You're probably right. Pub.
Pub.
If you're looking for Bert, he's probably at the pub.
Oh gosh, Bert. Impressive.
Impressive.
An impressive crowd showed up to support the local basketball team.
Recognize.
Recognize.
I didn't recognize you without your glasses.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who are you?
How about now?
Oh, you're Shane.
I'm Shane, hi.
Sorry. Okay.
Oxbridge?
So we're talking about Oxbridge. What's Oxbridge? Where is Oxbridge? Yeah, what is it?
No, it's just Oxford plus Cambridge, and you make a word called Oxbridge. So we're talking about two very famous English universities.
Oh, wow.
Right?
That's right, with a lot of history.
So have you been to either Oxford or Cambridge?
Nope.
Well, okay.
Have you?
No, I haven't. So
Okay.
what have we learned about Oxford?
Well, in today's lesson, we're going to learn a lot about Oxford and some places around the university itself. You have a lot of restaurants, shops, and pubs because basically it's like a college town, right?
Yeah, so there's lots to do there. And if you actually, of course, the university itself is beautiful. There's 38 colleges.
That's crazy. And the most impressive one is
Christchurch, right? So I know it was an inspiration for Alice in Wonderland, and it's even the filming location for some of the Harry Potter scenes, right?
I know, that's awesome.
So when you go there, it's going to look very familiar.
Well, let's learn more about Oxford.
Let's do that.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Off to Oxbridge. The south of England is home to two of the world's best-known university cities, Oxford and Cambridge. Both have rich histories to discover, beautiful buildings to check out, and unique student cultures to experience. But if you only have limited time, which one should you choose to visit?
Today's lesson is called Off to Oxbridge, Part 1. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike.
I wish
Oxbridge? Is this
Mike,
a place?
I know what you're going to say. Yeah. Yes, my American accent is terrible. I'm butchering the name of this place in Britain.
It's in Britain, okay.
If only I knew someone who was able to affect a British accent.
Who would that be? Anyways, let's get to our article. Oxbridge.
There we go.
It's not that different, really. Oxbridge is actually not a place, but it is a place name that people use by combining the real names of two different places into one. If we were, for example, trying to combine New York and Los Angeles, we might say New Angeles or Los York. It's not a real place, but it gives you the idea. We're talking about the two biggest American cities. Now here, we're not talking about big towns, but we're talking about famous and important towns, especially in the world of education.
There you go, Oxbridge. Oxford plus Cambridge. Anyways, the south of England, everyone, is home to two of the world's best-known university cities, Oxford and Cambridge. Oxbridge. Put them together, you have this place name that's not actually a place. Anyways, both of these places both have rich histories to discover, beautiful buildings to check out, and unique student cultures to experience.
Absolutely, yeah. They're very old university cities. Of course, a lot of the buildings are old and historic, And being a student there is quite unusual. It's a different university experience to many other places in the world. But, and here's the question for people like us who might go as tourists, but if you only have limited time, which one should you choose to visit? Yes, if you can study at these schools for a couple of years, that would be the best. But most of us won't get that chance, but we will get a chance to visit. But Oxford, Cambridge, go to both, go to one. Which one should you choose? Our article hopes to answer some of those questions for you and give you a good guide to Oxbridge, the English university towns.
All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break. But don't go away. We'll be back soon.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天的课文标题是 Off to Oxbridge。什么是 Oxbridge？ 它其实是由 Oxford 牛津和 Cambridge 剑桥合并而来，变成 Oxbridge 牛剑。好，牛津和剑桥是世界知名的大学城，它们位于英格兰的南部，都有着丰富的历史、美丽的建筑，还有独特的学生文化可以体验。但是如果你的旅行天数不多，在英国的时间有限，你要选择哪一座大学城去参观呢？也许看完这2天的课文就会有答案咯。那这边补充一下 ，University 它表示大学，那我们说 University City 就表示大学城。那至于 College 这个字也可以指大学，或是指专科学校，不过它也可以用来指大学设立的学院。接回课文中。
Off to Oxbridge. Founded in the 11th century, the University of Oxford is the oldest university in the English-speaking world. However, that doesn't mean it's no fun. Besides keeping the academic traditions of old alive, Oxford is also a lively city filled with an interesting selection of shops, restaurants, and pubs.
Okay, Oxford or Cambridge? Mike has been to both. He says Oxford is the best, but maybe we'll give you some food for thought for both of these places. Anyways, let's start with Oxford. Founded in the 11th century, the University of Oxford is the oldest university in the English-speaking world. And yes, that was not a typo. Oxford, the University of Oxford, was founded in the 11th century.
That's right, in the 1000s, so basically 1,000 years ago. It's been around a long time.
Yes.
Most of the teachers have changed since then. Most of
the original professors are no longer with us.
Yeah. They've moved on to other schools. All right, to found something, this verb, it doesn't mean like I'm looking for something, I want to try to find something that I've lost. No. Found here is the present tense, and to found is to start, to set up, to establish something kind of big, like a company, a big institution, like a hospital or a school. It's kind of like giving birth to a company or institution. For example, this company was founded by my grandfather in 1957.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, it says that, however, though, that doesn't mean it's no fun, okay? Besides keeping the academic traditions of old alive, Oxford is also a lively city filled with an interesting selection of shops, restaurants, and pubs. So you might be thinking, ooh, an old university town, there's probably a whole lot of tradition, and it's probably really boring and
school
stuffy,
buildings, libraries.
Oh, gosh, all these eggheads walking around. That's not going to be fun. Hey, there's a very good balance here in Oxford, though. Yes, they do keep the academic traditions of old alive, but Oxford is also a lively city filled with all sorts of cool stuff. By the way, here we do have the word lively to talk about. It's an adjective. If a place is lively, a lot is going on there. It's a fun place that's full of life. So it sounds like Oxford is not a stuffy university town. No, it sounds like there's a whole lot going on. If you went there, you'd have a whole lot of fun. For example, Shelley heard her parents having a very lively conversation in the kitchen. Yes, it was not a boring conversation at all.
No, it's energetic and full of activity and life. And
Full
it's
of
true.
hustle and bustle.
That's right. It's true because Oxford is a student town. Students like to have fun when they're not studying or taking tests. So it does have lots of interesting things. We talked about shops and other places and pubs. What is an English town without a good pub? A pub, well, pub is actually short for public house. That's why we call it a pub. It's short for public house, and it's basically a bar. It's a place where you can go and get a drink. People often drink beer and things like that there, but an English pub will often usually have a restaurant attached to it, so young people can go in. You're not allowed to drink the beer, of course, but you can have lunch. I used to go with my parents and drink a Coca-Cola or something like that at the pub. But it's really just a social gathering place in the UK where people from the town will go and meet and celebrate and maybe have a meal. So, for example, if you're looking for Bert, he's probably at the pub. He likes to go to the pub. Actually, I can recommend a pub in Oxford. There's a pub called the Eagle and Child. It's right in downtown Oxford. And for anyone out there who's a fan of good writing, this is the pub where C.S. Lewis, who wrote Narnia and The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, he and J.R.R. Tolkien, who wrote the Lord of the Rings books, were friends, and they used to meet there with some of their writer friends, and they would have a drink down at the pub, and the Eagle and Child is still there today. You can go in and even see the table where these great writers used to sit and chat.
Amazing.
There you go.
All right, folks, let's go ahead and take a break, but we'll be right back after this.
如果旅行的时间有限，牛津和剑桥要选哪一个呢？ Jeff 老师说，也许课文会给我们一些想法。那老师用到 food for thought， 它是指引人深思的事，值得思考的事。我们可以用 give somebody food for thought 来表达发人省思。好，课文提到说，牛津大学创立于11世纪，那它是英语世界里历史最悠久的大学。不过，这并不代表它是个书呆子才会去的地方哦。牛津除了延续着过去的学术传统，它也是个很热闹的城市，那边有很多有趣的商店、餐厅，还有酒吧。好，文中用到 academic。Academic 是形容词，形容学术的、学业的或是学校的。好，其实刚刚 Jeff 老师还用到 egghead 这个字，字面上看起来是弹头。好，这个字其实是指书呆子或者是知识分子。好，那我们再来看3个单字 ，found 在这边不是 find 的过去式 ，found 本身是一个动词，表示建立、成立或是创立。它的动词3态是 found、founded。再来看 lively， 它可以用来形容热闹的啊、热烈的或是充满活力的。那我们顺便来学一个片语，叫做 hustle and bustle， 它表示熙熙攘攘、忙碌喧嚣。hustle 是拼作 hustle， 那么 bustle 是 bustle。hustle and bustle 常常用来指这种都市繁忙、都市忙碌的生活形态。下一个单字 pub 表示酒吧、酒馆，那它是 public house 的缩写。其实，在英国呢，酒吧是社交文化传统。这些传统酒吧一般都很温馨，还有提供食物餐点。你也可以不喝酒，就单纯进去吃午餐。那刚刚 Mike 老师推荐了牛津一间酒吧，叫做 The Eagle and Child。以前《纳尼亚传奇》的作者，还有《魔戒》的作者，跟其他的朋友固定都会在那个地方聚会哦，所以有不少书迷会去那边朝圣。老师用到 gathering 这个字 ，gathering，gathering 它表示聚会、集会。接回课文中
Off to Oxbridge. Of Oxford's 38 colleges, most of which are spread throughout the city centre, Christchurch is the most impressive and also the most popular stop for visitors. Here you can discover the place that inspired Alice in Wonderland. Keen-eyed Harry Potter lovers might even recognize the college as the filming location for several scenes in the popular movies. For those who enjoy history, there's the Ashmolean, Britain's oldest public museum. It houses everything from early Egyptian art to drawings by the famous artist Michelangelo.
Okay, so if you go to Oxford, it's a great place, okay? You might think, oh, that's going to be a boring university town with all sorts of strange traditions. But that's just not true. Apparently, Oxford is a hopping little town. A lot is going on there. It's a lively place. Now, we've been talking about Oxford, the town. Let's talk some more about the University of Oxford. Of Oxford's 38 colleges, most of which are spread throughout the city center, Christ Church is the most impressive and also the most popular stop for visitors. Here we have the adjective impressive to talk about. If something is impressive, it impresses you. You're filled with admiration and maybe even respect. You might even say, wow, wow. For example, an impressive crowd showed up to support the local basketball team.
All right, so what else can you see as you tour around Oxford? It says here you can discover the place that inspired Alice in Wonderland. Oh, yeah, right. The author of Alice in Wonderland also.
Lewis Carroll.
Was he a student or maybe a teacher there? I'm not sure. Anyways, and something that's a little bit more recent, it says keen-eyed Harry Potter lovers might even recognize the college, this would be Christ Church, might even recognize the college as the filming location for several scenes in the popular movies. That old English school feel. They definitely used some of the buildings around Oxford, and you'd have to be a keen-eyed Harry Potter lover or fan. If you're keen-eyed, that means you notice things. Your eyes are, hey, I know what that is. Hey, I've seen that before. You have a very quick eye to notice or recognize things. This verb to recognize means basically to identify. You see it and you know what it is. All right, you'll recognize the faces or names of people you know. You might recognize a famous person in a movie, even if you've never seen the movie and the actor is wearing a lot of makeup or a costume, and say, hey, I know who, that's Johnny Depp behind all that makeup or something like that. I see them and I know them. I can identify them. For example, I didn't recognize you without your glasses.
You looked like someone different.
You look different.
I didn't know who you were.
I didn't know it was you. Yeah. And now, how about this? There's another great thing to do if you're in Oxford. For those who enjoy history, there's the Ashmolean, Britain's oldest public museum. It's got some great stuff in it. It houses everything from early Egyptian art to drawings by the famous artist Michelangelo, and paintings and, you know, old stuff. It's great.
That sounds awesome. Yeah. So far, I think that Oxford sounds pretty cool, but Cambridge is pretty good as well, and we'll be talking about that next time. So, we'll see you then.
牛津大学有38所学院，那大部分都遍布在市中心。其中最令人印象深刻、最受观光客欢迎的就是基督堂学院，有好几个哈利波特电影场景都是在那边拍摄的，眼尖的粉丝应该都认得出来。那么喜欢历史的人还可以去参观这个 Ashmolean Museum 阿什莫林博物馆，它是英国最古老的公共博物馆，里面有收藏了从早期的埃及艺术品到著名艺术家米开朗基罗的画作，什么都有。那我们最后来看两个单字 impressive， 它是形容令人印象深刻的、了不起的。那么 recognize， 它是动词，表示认出、认识，它也有赏识、认可的意思。好，那么文中还有一个复合形容词 keen-eyed， 就是形容眼尖的、目光锐利的。好，那么以上是这些讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍的文法重点有5个。第一个是分词构句的用法，第二个是 besides 做介系词的用法，第三个是 keep something alive。第4个是 be filled with 加上名词，那么第5个是 a 或是 an 加上形容词加上 selection of 什么什么。好，我们先来学分词构句的用法。以对等连接词 and 来连接两个主词相同的子句时，我们可以省略 and 再省略其中一个主词，然后接着把那个动词改成分词。如果动词是主动，就用现在分词；被动就用过去分词。听起来有点复杂，可是我们看例句比较清楚。Beitou is located in the north of Taiwan, and Beitou is famous for its hot springs. 北投位于北台湾，以温泉闻名。那有没有看到前后子句的主词都是北投？我们就可以把连接词 and 省略，然后再省略其中一个主词，像是我们把前面的那个北投省略，然后把它的 be 动词改成分词 being。这样就会变分词构句咯。可是 being 通常也可以省略，只保留后方的过去分词 located， 句子就会简化成 Located in the north of Taiwan, Beitou is famous for its hot springs。好，那我们句子里面这个 located in the north of Taiwan 就是以过去分词 located 开头的分词构句。接着我们来学 besides 做介系词的用法。Besides 当介系词呢，之后是接名词或动名词来表达除了什么之外还怎么样，意思就跟 in addition to 一样。例如 Besides the dress, she also bought a scarf。除了那件洋装之外，她还买了一条围巾。好，那接着我们来学 keep something alive。形容词 alive 可以形容活着的，或者是有生气的、热闹的。Keep something alive 就表示让什么继续存在，让什么保持活跃。举例来说 Those young people are trying to keep the old art alive。 那些年轻人试图要让这个古老的技艺继续存在，他们想要继续来传承这一项技艺。好，那我们接着来学 be filled with 加上名词。动词 fill 它有装满、填满、使什么充满的意思。那当我们说 be filled with something 就表示充满了某事物。例如 The room was filled with laughter。 房间里面充满着笑声。为什么这间房子只有我怎么会有别的笑声？鬼月不是过了吗？我要赶快教下一个文法，要下班了。好，我们来看下一个文法是或是 and 加上形容词加上 selection of 什么什么。好，名词 selection 就表示选择、可供挑选的东西，而 selection of 加上名词就是指各种可供选择的什么什么。那么 selection 的前面我们可以加入形容词，像是 wide、huge、large 等等来修饰，来表达有多少选择。像是 The supermarket has a huge selection of snacks。 那间超市卖的零食选择非常非常的多。好，那么以上是今天重点整理，我要赶快酸了，大家下次见咯，拜拜。
差一点就没命了啦！好险的英文句子。
Hello， 大家好。你怎么了？
没事没事。嗨，大家好，我是 Holly。
我是 Steven， 欢迎收看就爱讲英文。你刚才那个桥段是在演什么？请问？
就是今天差一点就没命了，好险好险啊！
你刚才 say 那么久，就是为了这个梗，你真的很有创意，很棒。好啦，今天就是呢，我们要学习怎么样说差一点就没命了的一些英文句子。好，那第一个呢就是 Phew, that was a close call， 还是 Phew, that was close。
OK， 我要再次。差一点。
所以呢 ，phew P-H-E-W 呢是一个英文的词，就是平常我们会说呼，就是一个还好好险那种感觉。
为什么是 few 这个声音？
只是个 onomatopoeia 是一个声音的一个字 ，phew， 对
，OK。
比如说 what， 比如说 whoosh 那种感觉
，OK，
是一个那种。
所以就是美国人就是在某一个时间点就觉得 phew 这个字很适合 close call 的。
就哇好险。好，除了这个声音之外呢 ，that was a close call 不是一个靠近的电话哦。close call 的意思就是说差一点点的意思，所以不想讲 call 的话，可以说 that was close， 差一点点。好，
还有呢？
第二个呢就是 ow， 比如说这样的车子差一点撞到 Holly， 可是只有他一根头发要飞上来，我们说哇 Holly almost got hit by a car. She was almost hit by a hair.
一丝一毫，就差一根头发的那个厚度，对不对？
对，是的，是的。好，那如果今天 Holly 是一只猫的话，就可以把这个 by a hair 改成 by a whisker。whisker 就是猫咪跟狗狗的
那个胡须，对不对？小胡须，
对，就一样的意思。当然呢，不见得一定是猫咪才可以讲，这个人也可以讲。Oh, she almost got hit by a whisker.
Yeah.
All right. 第四个呢，我觉得这个很可爱，这个是 by the skin of one's teeth.
Wait.Teeth 有 skin 吗？
就是没有皮才会讲这句话，觉得很可爱
啊。OK，
对，就是这个东西差一点点，就是跟你的很像磨到你的那个牙齿的皮那种薄薄的一个感觉。
所以其实就只是一个比喻，因为牙齿其实根本就没有皮这种东西。
是的，没错。就比如说 ，He graduated just by the skin of his teeth.
哦，好可怜哦，所以他差一点没毕业，是不是？
我刚才就是其实在讲自己，牙齿没有皮肤了啦。好了，今天呢，我们就用了一些英文的方式讲，哦，差一点没命了。
Are you ready for live action?
Let's do it. Whew, that was a close call. I could have lost the race.
Yeah.You were only 0.01 seconds faster than your opponent. You won by a hair.
I need to practice harder. I don't want to win by a whisker next time. Were you late for the class today? I saw you missed the bus.
I made it by the skin of my teeth. I stepped into the classroom when the bell was ringing.
Lucky you. 第一 Phew! That was a close call. Or, phew! That was close.
第二 by a hair.
第三 by a whisker.
第四 by the skin of one's teeth.